up, wonderful, amazing, sweet and lovely people? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day today, and I hope you're not letting anybody steal your joy. Welcome to Maryam's Joyful Life. Today's a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are so amazing. I'm super excited to be here today. Hopefully today's video, the volume is amazing because I'm playing around with my volume and the quality of my videos. I want to make sure I give you guys the best content in terms of resolution and sound quality. So we're getting there, so I'm improving and getting better every day. So make sure you thumbs up this video if you think I'm getting better. So we're out here today in the heart of nature. I'm actually on the football pitch, right, you guys? Football pitch. And this is used as a football pitch as well as a soccer field. So pretty big, pretty amazing, super grateful to be here today. It's a beautiful day. And for those of you who have been heavy wondering what's up with your life, like why is it that you're the only one who's struggling, suffering, like it's like every bad thing that could happen to anybody else is always you. You're in the right place. You were divinely guided to this video, and I'm happy you're here. For those of you feeling like you're always the one who's picked on, like everybody else is just getting by, even those people who are the ones who are treacherous, who are the ones who cause trouble, they never get in trouble. But you, who's just sitting over there trying to make things right, trying to be the bigger person, trying to do the right thing, trying to do everything that is asked of you, it's like you're always the one who's picked on. You're on the right video. I'm glad you could join me today. The title of the video today is Life is Happening for You. Life is happening for you. I know right now it may not seem like it. You may be going through a season in your life that feels crushing. It feels like everything is not working out. When you scroll down people's timelines or your timeline on social media and you see all these highlight reels of people's lives, enjoying lives, looking good, snatched and wonderful, and you're wondering why is it that everybody else is having a fun time, everybody else catching a break but you. I want to remind you once again, life is happening for you. All right, not against you. I have had my fair share of difficult times in my life. For the longest time, I was experiencing so much disappointment, frustration, heartbreaks, all kinds of stupid, dumb, hard, difficult times, and I couldn't understand why. I mean, they say pray, I pray. They say go out there and look for people who can help you or stuff like that or whatever. Work hard, I did, but still I couldn't break through. I didn't know why my life was so hard. My life was hard for the longest, y'all. I didn't know why. I mean, I prayed. I'm a prayer warrior. Like, I pray hard and fast and pray, but still nothing was happening. It felt like I kept replaying the same scene of disappointments and frustration and heaviness and all kinds of dumb stuff in my mind going on in my life. It felt like I kept focusing on what was going wrong and why me, because I felt like it was always me, like I didn't deserve to have any of these things happen to me. I felt like a victim. Yeah. Some of you watching me, you're currently feeling like a victim. Well, life is happening for you, not against you. And you may want to ask me, Maryam, why do you keep saying that life is happening for me? How can life be happening for me when it feels like my life sucks and things are not working out? Well, we'll get into that point next. We'll get into that point. See, for the people who ever made a difference in this world, they always went through a season of trials, intense suffering before they broke through. I know of a lot of people whose stories I have read of, and some people who I may not be really close to, but I know people who are close to them. And before they caught their breakthrough, they went through a crushing season. And in that season, they learned something. They learned to persevere and they learned patience, right? They learned not to compare themselves with other people. See, scrolling through your timeline on social media, you might be seeing people showing you their highlight reels and their parties and looking good and wonderful. But what you don't know is that for some people, you don't know their crushing moment. You don't know what they've been through. They haven't shared what they've been through to get to that point. So you're comparing your level 1 to somebody else level 100. No wonder you're depressed. No wonder you're frustrated. You're comparing your level 1 to somebody else's level 100. So stop doing that. Start focusing on you. Start thinking about how you want your life to be. Quit comparing yourself to other people. Quit wondering why other people are making it but you, and start thinking, what is it about me? Why am I here? What can I do to get to the next level I want to be? Now let me tell you what you shouldn't do. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, number 1. Life is happening for you. No matter how difficult your situation or circumstance may be currently, it's all happening for your good. Ask the question, what is it I'm supposed to learn from this situation? What am I supposed to learn? Ask that question. Quit saying, why me, and walking around with a victim mentality, feeling sorry for yourself, bleeding on people who didn't cut you. Stop doing that, because that is only worsening the situation. You need to sit down and say, what is it that I have to learn in this situation? That's what I had to learn. I had to learn to ask myself these questions. What is this teaching me? Why am I here? What is it I'm supposed to learn from this? How can I get to the next level? I stopped feeling sorry for myself, because each time I came around people I thought could help me, I would first of all start telling them about how difficult my situation and my life was so that they could help me, because obviously they had the resources to help me, but they didn't. All of the people I thought could help me didn't. Because you cannot expect people to bring you out of a problem that you are supposed to solve. You may not feel equipped to solve that problem, but I promise you the power is within you. It is. It is. You cannot solve a problem with the mindset that created it in the first place. In order to get out of your current situation, first and foremost, you must quit comparing yourself to other people and quit feeling like a victim. If you feel like a victim, guess what? More things will happen in your life that will keep you trapped in that feeling and emotion, that will keep you stuck feeling like a victim. So you better get rid of that. So many things were happening in my life that made me feel like a victim. And it felt like I had this, there was just something about me that made me even suspicious to other people, because it felt like whenever I went around people who were doing better than I was, there was this mentality that I needed something from them, which truly I did. I wanted to know how they got to that level and if they could help me, because I didn't know what else to do. But through that process, I learned. I was open to the guidance of the Spirit. I was still open to know what it is I had to learn in that situation. I suffered a lot, but thank God, look at me standing here making these videos, these beautiful high definition videos. I'm so proud of myself, you guys, telling you that life is happening for you. Through the difficult and most intense suffering of my life, yeah, it was building something in me. Something in me was shedding. I was letting go of the old mentality. It had to happen. All of the junk that were in me, all of the lows that I experienced exposed me to my higher self. It brought me to a new realization that I'm not this body. I am the soul. So long as I feel like I'm trapped in this body and there's nothing I can do about my circumstance and somebody on the outside has to deliver me, then that means that I would be stuck. Because what if I go around people who are supposed to be powerful to help me out and they're not able to? That means that it's over for me. But when I came to the realization that I am the soul, I am power, that everything that is going to come into my life first has to come out of me, then baby, when I came to this realization, everything changed. Once I used to struggle to pay bills. I couldn't even get a job. Nothing I did worked out for me. It was hard. The marriage was awful hard. I had all kinds of trolls and different things coming at me, and I was wondering, God, but I don't deserve this, God. God, I'm after your work. I go about preaching to people, praying for them. I go about feeding the hungry and doing stuff for other people that I want in my life because I want a blessing, I want a breakthrough. But why is it that all of these attacks are coming and all this stuff and false accusations? What is going on? And the more I asked these questions from a place of disempowerment, feeling like, man, this shouldn't happen to me, the harder it felt, the more painful it felt, because there was a lot of resistance. I was not truly focusing on the solution, I was focusing on the problem. But see, when I changed, when I quit caring about what people thought about me, I quit focusing on the trolls that were coming at me, I was focusing on what I was doing, I had the power to delete them from off my page. But I was living with the biggest troll. I was living with the biggest troll. See, when you're living with a troll, people who really don't support you, whose hearts are not with you, what happens is they open the doorway to trash to come into your life. You are responsible for you. Life is happening for you. All of the things that are happening in your life, making you feel like it's over for you, those things are here to wake you up. Wake you up to who you truly are, the soul, the spiritual being. The one animating this body, the anima. Anima, A-N-I-M-A. Anima. That is the Italian word for the soul, the animator of this body, because you're not this body. You are the soul. You're here to learn lessons. So you're going to go through series of lessons, series of hurdles and problems, things that seem like problems, but they're only actually growing seasons in your life. All of the sufferings and struggles and pain and frustration that I went through grew me. It woke me up. Suddenly I could see people's intentions. Suddenly I could feel people's energy. Suddenly I could see things clearly. Even me, the tendencies that I had and the feeling of unworthiness that I had, that each time I went somewhere, I had to look for somebody who could help me, somebody who I could collaborate with, somebody who had a connection that they could give me. It felt like everywhere I went, I was looking for someone to deliver me from something. And that was a stronghold that I needed to break. Because as long as I feel like I'm not worthy enough, or I'm not already who I want to be, then I need to look outside of me to keep trying to get. When all I need to do is look within me, go within. Go within. The moment I started going within and meditating and opening up my heart and saying, you know what, truly I don't know nothing. Because if I knew something, I wouldn't be in this situation that I am right now. Because I've done everything I know how to get out of it. So Lord, open my eyes. Let me see what I can't see. Let me see what has been there for so long and I'm not able to see because I'm walking by this mirror. I've allowed this veil of circumstances and situations to cover my eyes and make me feel like I am the body and that I am the problem, or that things are happening against me, or that things would never work. Let me see what life is truly about. What is going on? And then I realized that your life always mirrors your consciousness. Whatever you focus on, you merge with and you become. Whatever you focus on, whatever pictures you run through your mind, whatever memories you think about over and over again, that's exactly what you present to your reality. Reality is bendable. And then guess what? They thought that after he left, that I was going to struggle. Life was going to be difficult because after all, she didn't have a job. It was only him who had a job, and they were still struggling, so her life is over. He thought that my life was going to be over when he walked out. He thought that it was going to be hard for me. The children, he was going to take the children somewhere. I don't even want to talk about that. But there was a greater plan for my life, and I sought that plan. I sought that plan. I was humble enough to start meditating. I was humble enough to start questioning everything. I was humble enough to start asking God, but okay, I've done everything the Bible says to do, and the people I've heard around me, because I'm a Christian, I've been to churches and prophets, but nothing is happening. Even the prophets started calling me all kinds of names. They started calling me all kinds of names, left me for the dead. But I knew I wasn't going to give up. Shout out to my athletic background, baby. You don't cry and stay at the bottom when you're feeling tired. You get up and keep going. If you need to crawl, you crawl. If you need to walk slow, you walk. But don't stop. Don't stay stuck where you fail. They thought that it was going to be over for me. Perhaps they've been through circumstances and situations with other people who gave up because the very same people who were supposed to cover them turned away from them, left them for the dead. But I ain't me. My soul didn't come into this planet using this body to be crushed by people. I knew that I was not gonna die there. I knew that was gonna be something that transformed my life. When the situation went out of control and I had people calling me, asking me questions, at the time I was in need. I needed God to give me the money and the house where I could move out of my hellhole to my new place. A lot of people called and acted as though they were going to help. But you see, even at that time, I could truly see that they were not there to help. But because I didn't trust what I was seeing, I couldn't understand. There was a whole lot going on. I didn't know if I was seeing correctly or if I was just being like messed up by the whole situation. But see, the Spirit was still guiding me through it all. And at the end of the day, everything that the Spirit revealed to me personally was exactly what it was. People's color and what they were truly after. So what am I saying to you today? That suffering that you resent so much, that circumstance that is happening in your life, making you feel small, making you feel unworthy, is actually meant to wake you up. Don't resent it. Start asking questions. Why am I going through this? What is it I'm supposed to learn from this? Open my eyes to see it. Start meditating. Start meditating. Quit praying like your life sucks. Quit praying like, oh God, if you don't help me, and just keep and crying all day long with nothing happening, you feeling disempowered all day long, and start meditating. Do something different. Do something different. Meditation will save you a whole lot of heartaches, because that way you're able to separate yourself from whatever it is that is going on, and then connect yourself to your higher self, to the spirit, and then things will begin to be revealed to you. And guess what else happens? Everything that is holding you bound, all negative thought forms and projected imaginations of other people and forces, they will fall off. They won't have a hold over you anymore. You notice that if you do it correctly, you no longer react to people or focus on things that are not serving you. You focus on where you're going. You give thanks that it's happening. You're no longer afraid of what people are going to say and what's going to happen. You're constantly going towards your goal, excited. You find a new meaning to life, a new zest to life. At least that's what I found. And guess what happened? When he stepped out, that's when my doors opened. Not only did I get a job, I got a place I was not qualified for naturally. See, that's what God will do for you. But you need to separate yourself from that circumstance. Quit feeling sorry for yourself and know that help is right here for you. Make out the time to go away from the people around you. Go away. Go away. Separate yourself and go seek God for yourself. If you're always around people and needing to hear everybody's voices in your head telling you what to do, and you don't learn to think for yourself, you know what's going to happen? You're going to continue to be a slave to people and to circumstances. But you are not here to be a slave. You're here to create. You are a soul. You are the soul. You are powerful. You are amazing. Your needs are going to be met. All of those who walked out of your life thinking that as soon as they walked out, your life was over, baby, they were the ones keeping you imprisoned in the first place. They had to go. They had to go. They had to go. He had to go. Because since he left, baby, my life has been so good. God is faithful. My life has been so much better. I have peace. I can go to bed and feel so good, wake up, feel really good. I can desire something and go after it and get it with nobody speaking over my head and tell me, I can't afford that. We can't afford that. What's poor? Like all kinds of negative words being projected. But now I can just say, I'm strong. I am powerful. I am more than able. I am rich. And things are always working out for me. And truly things begin to work out for me. Doors open for me. I mean, come on now, check me out. I no longer struggle to pay bills, baby. Before I used to cry and call different people, can you just buy my stuff so I can have this, and tell them everything that was wrong in my life, but still, no help. No help. I felt like my life sucked because I was going about it the wrong way. I didn't know. But when I became open to grace, to the angels that God already gave me who are here to help me, to my spirit guides, when I became open, guidance came. The Lord started directing my steps. I can now see clearly. You know what I mean? And now I can help people. That's why I'm making these videos. I'm making these videos to wake you up. Quit begging. Quit thinking that your help is going to come from outside source. It's going to come from you and through you. When you sit down to meditate and focus on who you are, take baby steps and start doing it, you begin to separate yourself from what is now you. And when you do that, you notice that your life begins to change, and you can change your reality. You begin to fill your mind up with worthwhile thoughts, seeing yourself prosperous, seeing yourself strong and well able. You no longer see yourself as somebody who cannot do nothing, but you see yourself like you can do everything and anything you want to do. You feel empowered. You have a voice. You get excited about life because now your life has found a whole new meaning. You know that you were not here all along to struggle and suffer and go after people begging like I did for so long. Not because you haven't tried every means that everybody has said to give your talents, to share what you have to get, but it's like every door is closed. But even doors that are close to you, when you start meditating and you start declaring and you start seeing yourself where you want to go, when you separate yourself and you start letting go of that voice and that voice in your head telling you you're not worthy. You start limiting the amount of time you spend around people who are always saying all kinds of negative things that only pull you down. When you start seeing yourself as worthy, start calling yourself worthy, guess what begins to happen? Everything begins to shift in your life. Opportunities that were hard for you in the past to get will come seeking you. God will open doors for you. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. If it was just something that's just an easy, simple thing that happened on the outside, I wouldn't be where I am today. I would have retrograded backwards. With the things that I can see, because there are some people who may be spiritual, but they are demonic spiritual. You see what I'm saying? All of the things that I've seen that the inorganic ones, the evil-minded ones have tried, they try me, fire catch fire. They know that I am a child of God and they cannot touch me. You know why? Because I am surrounded and protected. You are surrounded and protected. You have to believe it. And you have to know that whatever may be going on in your life is actually working out in your favor, and begin to declare it. It is all working out for my good. Yeah, I am worthy. I am loved. I am accepted. You need to start saying that. Do you hear me, you guys? So that's it. Life is always working out in your favor and for you, all right? So I want to say thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Make sure you thumbs up the video and subscribe, all right? And come back for more. Also watch the blog. Watch the blog. I post more resources on the blog for you guys so you can keep up, all right? So thank you all so much. You guys are awesome and amazing. Thumbs up the video and subscribe and be a part of what we're doing, okay? I'm super excited, and let me know. Subscribe and thumbs up the video to let me know that the definition of the videos are good and the sound as well, because we're taking it up a notch, all right? I appreciate every one of you. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.